Cancer. This is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo, and today I'm going to be doing your Tarot Love Check-in. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you stumbled upon this reading, that message was meant for you in that specific moment in time. Also, it's going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As usual, we're going to be looking at your energy, your counterpart energy, and the energy of your connection with some advice. I'm going to use the Steampunk Tarot for the main read. I'm going to pull some clarifiers from Lightseer's Tarot, and then I'm going to pull you one oracle card from Alice in the Wonderland with some advice. Okay, let's get started. Hope everybody's doing great today. Thank you for joining. If you like my reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you like, what you'd like to see more, and different types of reading you'd like to see on this channel. Yeah, and for those who have already subscribed, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for your support. Also, if you're guided to get a personal reading from me, or maybe a coaching session, then there is an information about that in the description box below, and you can always send me an email and ask any questions you have. Interesting energies here, Cancer. Oh wow, 4 of Wands. I said interesting, and yeah, that's very interesting, I think. Of course, check out my blog, mindfulbamboo.com. All right. The overall energy of the reading is the King of Cups. I love this for the general energy, right? Because we're talking about a love spread, love reading. So what else can you wish for than to have a master of emotions, of feelings, somebody who is emotionally mature, right? And that energy of like the master of feelings and emotions. Also, cups are about water, and you're a water sign, so that again is a very good place to be in, because it's basically saying that you are mastering your nature. You are in touch with your inner voice, with your guides. You know, you have that good thing going on where you're actually benefiting from your nature of water, of cups. Now let's get some clarifiers here. So for your energy, Cancer, we've got Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. Again, so many cups here. Yeah, we have cups in your person's energy. Yeah, that's it really. But anyway, let's get some clarifiers. Please clarify Page of Cups. All right. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Cancer. Oh. Okay, please clarify Queen of Cups for Cancer. Thank you. Nice. All right, so the Page of Cups got clarified by the High Priestess. And that's telling us that you are on a roll and kind of on this learning curve, but you know, getting to a much better place in terms of, as I said, mastering your feelings and emotions, about self-love and about sharing that love with somebody else. Because Page is one of those figures that's already offering something small, but nevertheless, it's not just about you here, it's about offering your cup of love to somebody else. So look at the page in this deck. So it's a lady actually. She's holding this glass of wine, right? The cup. kind of like a little bit protective of it, I would say. But still, to me, it's like she's ready to toast something or somebody. It's definitely a picture of of a dialogue, right? Of sharing that moment with somebody else. And with the High Priestess as a clarifier, don't mind the gender, it could be male or female, but the High Priestess energy is about having that inner discernment of what's going on inside of you in the first place and what can you offer to somebody else. What is the right thing, right moment, and the right person to offer the cup to, even if it's just a small offer. So yeah, to me, this card was about learning more about yourself and how to interact with another person in terms of this exchange of energy, exchange of appreciation, of passion, admiration, Ace of Pentacles is clarified by Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, it looks like here you're ready for a new phase, new step, new beginning with this love interest. And some of the heartbreak from the past could be with this person, could be with somebody else, is now healed. And you're ready, you see that sun shining kind of in the distance behind the gates. You're ready to walk towards that sun, towards new definition of happiness and new beginning in the physical. So this speaks to 3D, to something in the material realm. The first card was about feelings. Second is definitely about taking some steps in the physical towards this connection. If you haven't had this opportunity yet, then you will. And I'm getting that you may have several options there. So this is telling you that it's important to be in your balanced space when you're making a decision. So if you're not, if there's a certain moment when you're asked about making a choice or offering something, you're not ready, just take a time out, take some time. Don't make any hasty decisions. And the last one is Queen of Cups. We have King and Queen now here, counterparts, right? You're in the Queen of Cups energy. And clarified by Eight of Wands in reverse. So these to me, and especially in this deck, where again, she's kind of holding her cup, but to herself, there's another cup that she has poured out. So to me, this is almost the opposite of what I sensed in the Page of Cups. This is kind of like, no, you're not getting my cup. And together with this clarifier, it speaks to me that you want to take some time for yourself to enjoy, to find that, to be in that self-care kind of space and energy, self-nurturing energy. If you don't feel that need, that's the advice for you. That's what Spirit is telling that you should be doing. You should take some time for yourself. Take care of yourself, show some love to yourself before making any big decisions towards somebody else. Your person has got Eight of Cups, the Devil, and Ace of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Cups for the love interest of Cancer. Queen of Cups. Really a lot of cups here. And by the way, we're in Cancer season, so if it's your birthday, happy birthday, guys. Please clarify the Devil for person of Cancer. All right. Please clarify Ace of Swords for love interest of Cancer. Whoop. I'll take that. A lot of cards in reverse today. I don't know why. Okay. So Eight of Cups clarified by the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so this person is actually mirroring you by also walking away from any external forces that are a distraction, that are like that are taking a lot of energy, a lot of that emotion, a lot of that love, without leaving much for themselves. In a good way, like in a healthy way. Like it's becoming unhealthy, it's disbalanced. So they're taking some steps to spend some time on their own, to give themselves that self-care and to balance themselves out, basically, to get back into the Queen of Cups space. Then they have the Devil clarified by the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, so to me, with this combination, and especially with this deck, it's a very technological approach to the devil and to how they conquer the devil. Those guys, if you can see them here, they are unscrewing the bolts of his legs to kind of to conquer him. So yeah, so to me, this is about innovative approach I'm getting for this combination of cards. The Hierophant is a lot about tradition and religion. This is the opposite. This is like almost like anti-religious approach. But it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, although it is a devil, right? But it's more about finding new solutions. Something that may not seem the right thing to do or orthodox at the first glance, but might actually work in the specific context, in this specific situation that your person is in. So there could be some challenges on the way, like in front of them or between them and you in this connection, and they are trying to find an innovative way, an innovative solution. Of course, it could be just for a few of you, it is about addictions and toxic behavior, but not between you two. This is more about like there could be some addictions and some of that unhealthy energy within them that they're trying to find a solution for. That's just for a few of you, but for most of you, it's about innovative solution, something that may not be approved of by many, but will make sense to you too of how you're gonna solve it. And the last card here is Ace of Swords, clarified by 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so it's time to reveal some truths, basically. And this could be between you two, clearing some air. It could be that your person needs to talk to somebody else in their surrounding about your relationship, about your connection. So they don't want to have a battle anymore. They also don't want to live in a bubble where they are pretending like things are a certain way, but actually they're not, or they're keeping your connection, private and in secret. Some kind of deceitful situation around it, some kind of battle, right? So they don't want to do that anymore. And this sword is showing me that they're ready to speak the truth, to stand in the truth, and that is in order for you two to be in a healthier space with each other. Okay, and for the connection, we have 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and 3 of Swords. Okay, let's clarify 7 of Pentacles, please, for Cancer and their connection. It's funny, my Fitbit is thinking that I'm taking steps right now. Whatever works. Okay, 5 of Swords. Oof. Please clarify 4 of Wands. Wow, it's too many. Sorry, got too excited. It's 4 of Wands, yay! Okay, that's bad. Please clarify 3 of Swords for Cancer and their person. Okay, another King of Cups. A lot of Kings here. 6 of Wands, love it. Okay, we have Sun in reverse on the bottom of the deck, but it's I'm getting that although it's in reverse, there's still the healing energy around, but it's work in progress. That's why it's in reverse. So not healed yet, or the situation between you two is not healed yet. There are some challenges, but you are working through those, both of you, from your own perspective. So that's good. All right, so for 7 of Pentacles, you got 5 of Swords as a clarifier. Yeah, so it's a kind of a traditional card, and especially in this deck, of strategy and painting a big picture, I'm calling it. With all those cogwheels, sort of, and notebooks. Yeah, so there is a notion of planning here, but it's given both of you some headache about something. You cannot agree about some stuff in your plan, or you still cannot start on a plan. Don't just, like, it's great when you're taking your relationship one day at a time, you're just enjoying the moment, but then at some point you still need some sort of a longer term plan of like, where is this going? What's going to happen, you know, in 3 months when, and then etc. Life happens, right? I'm gonna need to go for travel, or you know, I'm thinking about moving to different city, or this is gonna happen, that is gonna happen. What's gonna happen with us? How serious are we? You know, all of this. Or like, I'm gonna be like, my apartment contract is gonna be over and I'm gonna be looking for a new place to live. So are we gonna be looking for a place together or not? You know, those kind of things. So there is like an elephant in the room that you two need to speak about, but there is that heaviness, that tension of like not having a lot of confidence in finding the right answer. But please, please, please have trust and compassion towards each other. That's all it takes. Be open-minded, and even if you're not agreeing with the option that your person presents to you, hear them out of where they're coming from. That will help you find that compromise. Four of Wands is clarified by King of Wands. Yeah, so there's a lot of passion for each other. A lot of these, and it's actually driving, so this union is kind of like, you feel it, both of you, that strong passion that you've never felt before, or that is really, really rare to feel for you in your life, just in general, if we can speak of passion as energy overall. And you find that it's actually awakening some new potential for both of you in your own life. It's helping you find out what you're passionate about as a person, as a personality on your own, and take steps towards those passions. If it's not, then there's some advice to support each other with the passions, because that's the kind of like the, sometimes there's little step that somebody needs, or little support that somebody needs from the outside to get things going. And it seems like you are that support for each other. So despite your connection and your time together as a couple, think about how much you actually can help each other individually. And the last card here is Three of Swords, clarified by King of Cups and Six of Wands. It's a very interesting combination, right? But also in this deck, again, Three of Swords is very technical, something like a device here. The heart is like a device. The swords there are almost like a holder for swords, right? So you don't really see that as a broken heart in this card. But yeah, to me, this speaks of, again, of that healing process that I mentioned, and of both of you taking control in a good way and balancing your feelings and emotions, going through healing and being victorious with that. Like being victorious and not being afraid to be vulnerable again in this relationship. And mind that the Three of Swords could be either within, like between you two, or it could be from some previous relationships, that heartbreak. Okay, let me get you an oracle card to close this off. That was too many, just one card for Cancer, please. One card of advice for Cancer. Thank you very much. It's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, repetition. Yeah, so this is the part where Alice is having a tea party with the Mad Hatter and others. Let me just read quickly from the book, but you get the notion of it, about repetition and some eternal things. It's like it's bringing up, this is the time that brings up, just energetically, cosmically, brings up thoughts and feelings about eternal things. What is this life all about? What are my values? What is my life purpose? Those kind of big questions. There are places, spaces, moments in our lives where time takes on a different quality. Within the space you find yourself in now, there is an endless and the repetition, as though you're stuck in a loop. First, we must become aware and recognize the cycle we're in. This card sees you becoming conscious of something that entraps so many souls, but which you have a sure opportunity to escape. speaks, and then it speaks that others seem to be fine with the loop, but you're not fine anymore. And you are understanding it now, so that's the conscious part. The divination meaning, a change in schedules, repetition, cycles, patterns, and loops. Situations being repeated, being trapped by schedules that need to be changed. A wonderful time to challenge the order in which things are done. Reworking traditions so they are more aligned with the way you see the world. And remember, we spoke about the devil and the Hierophant in reverse in your person's energy? So that's what they're doing. They're challenging their tradition. You do too, in a way, right? And that's where the healing comes from realization that just because somebody else does it, or this is how things are done in our family, or the way I was brought up, or the way society sees it, that automatically you're supposed to follow. No. And others could be happy about it. If you are not okay with it, then there must be another way. So I wish that this time supports you to find those answers. And of course, you have your person to help you on the way. And don't be afraid to start sharing more with them and to discuss some of those questions together. There's a good chance that they are mastering similar challenges and asking similar questions for themselves. So maybe you can, check the notes and figure it out together. Thanks very much for staying with me, Cancer. Hope this has been good for you, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.